change has come to Cleveland, kind of. Ty Lue promised that lineup change, and it came in the form of moving Jay Crowder to the bench and starting Tristan Thompson now at center and moving Kevin Love back to power forward. Chauncey, is this going to help that team?
I think it's a welcome change. You're going to need Tristan to get back to being Tristan, being a rim protector, being good on defense. You need some of those other guys to get back to themselves too. But I think this gives them a sense of normalcy. This is what they're used to, playing this way. You know, defensively, obviously, they should be a lot better. They should be a lot better with Tristan in there. And, you know, we'll see. But what's the worst that can happen?
I'm not so sure they're going to be that much better. I mean, you're always going to look at the Cavaliers' flaws. And Kevin Love, he was a center. Now you put Tristan there. Okay, we're not going to run the pick and roll with Tristan now. We're going to run it with our power forward now. So you still have those same problems in that spot. Because before you had Jay Crowder, who is an exceptional defender.
Not this year.
He's an exceptional. You put him in a pick and roll, he can guard.
Paul, he's been disappointing this year, man. He hasn't been the same.
Well, offensive, but he's a solid defender. Now you're like, okay, Tristan, he's a better defender, but now we're like, okay, we're not going to go
that much better, or is this
we're going to put Tristan, we're going to put Kevin Love in the pick and roll. How do you solve that?
I mean, it's not lights out by any
stretch. He was that great. They still, in the first few games,
the reality,
they were last, and next to last. So how much can this help?
It's going to be a poor defensive team regardless of their starting lineup. If they're going to beat teams, elite teams, it's going to be because they're scoring and getting timely stops. But it's not really a new lineup. It's their old lineup. And we talked about why they're going to change this way, and I felt like it would be Tristan for the reasons that you said. But one other reason, they got to get his value up. He has career lows across the board in points, assists, rebounds. So they need that guy to actually start playing like something if they're going to have an opportunity to move him.
They need his toughness. They really do. Extra effort points, offensive rebounds, things of that nature. They haven't been getting those things. Tristan inserted back into the lineup. Maybe his confidence was down. Maybe he was a little shaken with going to the bench. Maybe this gives him a boost. And they're much better when Tristan is playing active.
Also, when you're struggling and you make a change like this, it can give the group some energy. They're like, what we got going right now isn't working, obviously. So by reinserting him in the starting lineup again, they can feel a little more energetic, like, okay, I think this is it. Guys agree with it. Let's go out here and win some games. Now, they may win the first 2, 3, but over the long haul, I just don't think it's the biggest answer they need. They need some answers to come from somewhere else.
I got some question for you guys. Do you think they made a mistake overall with a philosophy saying we're going to start Love at center because that's what it's going to take to beat the Golden State Warriors and close out games?
That's what it was all about.
Well, I think you try to get comfortable playing that way, knowing that you have to play that way to beat the Warriors. However, Tristan is one of those guys, and everybody needs one. He's a glue guy. He's been a glue guy over the course of the last several seasons. They rally around Tristan. They rally around his toughness. So you have to get him back playing.
Only when he's playing
the ball. Yeah, you got to get him back trying to play that kind of ball.
He has to come out there and give him energy. That's how they feed off his extra possessions on the offensive rebound, taking charges, blocking shots. Some of the things which he didn't do in the finals last year. So he has to get back to that if he's going to energize his ball club.